Is it true you had a sugar daddy before? Hey guys, so as you can see by the title, today I will be filming a Q&A video. So I'm just gonna jump into it because, to be honest with you, I am not in the best mood. My arm feels like someone has like a voodoo doll on me and it's like fucking severing the fucking arm off. I don't know why I feel like that, but my arm is killing me. It's been killing me ever since I tried to make this video. So yeah, let's just jump into it. What is your zodiac sign? So I am a Sagittarius, a November Sagittarius. So my birthday is November 26th. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Sagittarius, a November Sagittarius. My birthday is on November 26th. You know, big up the Sagittarius them. How old are you? So according to some people, I'm still 21 years old. That's what they, you know, make me out to be. So I think I'm just gonna stick with that, to be honest. I would rather be 21 years old for the rest of my life, if you ask me. But if you really want to know my age, just add like, you know, like 3. How is your skin so smooth and spotless? Please tell me. 1, my skin is not super smooth or spotless, so let's just, you know, clear the air on that. I don't have perfect skin. I try to maintain my skin by keeping you know, a skincare regimen. What is your diet like? Honestly, my diet hasn't been the best so far. As of lately, I have not been eating like I used to. Like I used to be like super clean, and you know, I try to be all healthy and shit. But ever since, like, you know, pandemic came, homegirl has changed. Like, so don't even ask me about a diet right now. I eat anything, you know. Like, honestly, girl, when I fix it, then we talk. But I just eat like the basic shit, you know. I wake up, I cook my own food, I eat a little breakfast, you know, I eat some pizza, some sushi, some pasta. Like, I'm like out of control at the moment. Did you go to SSS Blue and did you meet any new people? I did not go to SSS Blue, so yeah. Are you married? No, not yet. How do you feel about dating seasoned men? Well, I like them well seasoned boy. Well, not well seasoned. I like them seasoned, you know, seasoned enough. I like them, you know, just over 35. Yeah, that's good enough for me, honestly. Do you ever get bored with locks? Honestly, I don't really get bored with them, but sometimes I do get tired of them, and I kind of miss my natural hair or my natural curls, and you know, wearing my hair straight, even though it wouldn't last ever, you know. Where is your next vacation? So I actually just came from a few vacations. So as of lately, I've been to the Bahamas, I've been to Dubai, I've been back to St. Lucia, I've been to Barbados, I've been to St. Vincent. I've been traveling, and I am grateful to still be traveling, and especially during this crazy pandemic. So yeah, my next vacation is not gonna be anytime. Well, I'm lying. Don't believe me. I don't know where I'm going next, but as of right now, I will be in New York. And that's the next question. Where do you live? I live in New York. In New York City, in Queens specifically. Can I be a hair model for your hair oil brand? Yes, you can, if you meet my requirements. So make sure you hit me up on Instagram and we can talk about that. What was your worst sex experience? Y'all juicy with them questions, boy. Well, for me, I can honestly say that my worst experience had to be with someone of a different race, and I would say it was the worst due to the fact that, you know, the size wasn't the best for me. Therefore, I could not feel the size, and it didn't feel enjoyable. I wasn't pleasured in ways that I should be. So I would say that was my worst experience, because, you know, sex is pleasure, and if you don't feel pleasure, then what's the point? So that was just like, I wouldn't recommend. What is your worst date? My worst date had to be, I wouldn't say it was the worst date, but it was not a date I enjoyed, and it was due to the fact that my date decided to give me edibles in the car on the way to the date. So I'm greedy. It was the little mini Oreo edibles, so I'm so greedy I decided to eat like majority of the pack. And of course he doesn't tell me not to, you know, eat majority of it. He told me, yeah, good, you know, don't worry, you'll be fine. So we reached to the date, we sit down in the restaurant, and I just cannot function. Like, I cannot think, I cannot talk, I cannot do anything. I can't even order what I want to eat from the waitress. Like, I was so like I was out of it. Like, I did not like how I felt. That was like one of my worst edible experiences, and that was my worst date, because I just could not function. And he's like across from me laughing, and like, you think it's a joke, you know? Like, I don't even think we ever spoke about this. So if you're watching this, big up yourself, because you know who you are. But it wasn't a bad date, but I did not enjoy it because it wasn't really a date. I just wasn't there. Like, I felt like I was drugged, but I wasn't drugged, guys. I'm just talking. I wasn't drugged. How do you deal with Lucian haters? Because to me, they are the worst. Well, haters are haters. I don't really study people that hate, or people that don't like me, or people that talk about me. I don't really study them at all, honestly. Like, they don't even cross my mind. Their rumors don't cross my mind. Like, I 100% don't like take those things on, because like, I don't really care about that, you know. But my mind is just so far, like, nothing can faze me at this point. Like, you can tell me I just said that, okay, sure, you know. Like, I don't study that. There's so much like things that people say about me, and it's just a lot, you know. I could probably write a whole fucking book. I could probably have more pages than the fucking King James Bible, but yeah, I don't really study those things, and you should not. Like, people talk about you when you're doing something good, when they're jealous of you, when they're envious of you. Like, you just don't study those things at all. You don't focus. Tunnel vision. Would you date a Hispanic man? I would date any man. Like, I don't know. I've never dated a Hispanic man. Where the F you went after high school, girl? First of all, who are you talking to? Because it can't be me. Anyways, after high school, I went about my business. I have no idea who this is. I cannot even see the picture. So yeah, I went about my business, and I was focusing on myself. That is where I went. I gone. What is your biggest insecurity? Okay, so my biggest insecurity is actually on my face. So when I talk, sometimes my how do I explain it? My lip, hello, hi, my name, like, there's one side of my lip that doesn't really move, and I hate that, honestly. Like, I have to kind of like force myself to talk. I don't know if I have, what is it called? Not cerebral palsy, Bell's palsy. I don't know if I have Bell's palsy, but one side of my lip doesn't really like move. I don't know, like, is something wrong with my face? Like oh my god. No, but yeah, that's my biggest insecurity, that, you know, like, I just don't like how one side of my lip doesn't really move as much, and I'm staring at it and I feel like it is, but then when I look back at this video, it's gonna look crazy to me. But yeah, there's people with more problems, so I'm not really gonna study that too much. Why are you always wearing shades? Girl, let me tell you, I have the worst eyesight. Plus, my eyes are super sensitive to light. So me wearing shades is so that I can feel comfortable seeing the public. Sunlight, the light, this ring light is bothering me as of right now. I actually want to put some shades on, but just for this video I'm not. But my eyes are super sensitive to light. That is why I'm always wearing shades. It could be daytime, it could be nighttime. Like me and light, we don't get along. Where do you buy majority of your clothes? So I get majority of my clothes from Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, like, you know, them little stores, you know. But I go in the sale section because I am a cheap person. I like to buy clothes for cheap because I feel like I'm a kind of person that I would wear clothes once and then I would never wear it again. So why would I spend so much money on clothes, right? So this top right here, let me show it to you. This top right here is actually, ooh, don't mind my Rugrats shorts. But this top right here is from Fashion Nova, right? And guess how much? This right here was $1.25. Yeah, $1.25. Got it in the sale section on Fashion Nova online. All you gotta do is like filter out, like, you know, your budget. So I would put like $1 to like $6, right? And it will show you all the clothes in that price range, and I would shop right there. That's me. But then, you know, every once in a while, you know, you want to get a little designer or whatever the case is, you know. I'm not really a materialistic kind of person, but, you know, once in a while. But for the most part, I buy from Fashion Nova and those kind of stores. Do you prefer dark or light liquor? So I prefer my liquor dark, like how I like my main. Yeah, I prefer dark. Preferably like Douce, you know, those kinds of drinks. What is your take on abortions? I am 15 and I need some advice. Okay, well, abortions, that is a sticky, tough situation, I must say. And that is something, if you're considering it, or if you're asking this question, that means you're considering it, right? So I would say if you're in this position, you should, you know, sit down and really think about what you want to do. Meaning you have to remove everybody else that's in your life and just focus on what you feel is best for you, because at the end of the day, this is your body, this is nobody else's body. So like, you have the first, the second, the last choice, girl. Like, you have to, at the end of the day, just do what's best for you. That's what I would say. That is my advice to you. Do what is best for you. Take some time, sit down, and, you know, really think about your plan for yourself, you know. Is it true you had a sugar daddy before, or still have a sugar daddy? That is not true. I've never had oh my god, I've never had a sugar daddy before. Yeah, I've heard that rumor a few times as well, but yeah, I'm gonna cut that short. I've never had one, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having one. If you have one, do your thing, you know. But I personally, I've never had one, and I do not want one. Do you live on your own? Yes, I do live by myself. Just me and my lonely. Just me. Do you love St. Lucia? Rate it from 1 to 10. I love St. Lucia from the bottom of my heart to the sole of my feet. Oh, I want to be sweet St. Lucia. I know God, pretty St. Lucia. Are you dating or talking to someone? I am. And how do you balance them and your passions? Everything in life is all about balance. So when you want something, right? When you want more than one thing in your life, you have to balance them in a way that they both complement each other. So I just always make sure to do just that. Like, you know, I have to make sure to make time for my work and my passions, and then I have to be sure to make time for this person that I want in my life. So it's all about the balance. You have to figure that out yourself if you're asking for yourself, because you think you're slick, huh? I feel you slick. My boyfriend is in the music industry, and it's hard because he never knows when he will have time for us. Well, if he wants you in your life, in his life, if he wants a future with you, he would make sure to make time for you. Like, that is just a no-brainer. He's gonna, if someone really wants you, they're gonna make time for you. Like, I don't care how busy they are, they will make time for you some way, somehow. Even if it's like 2 minutes, a minute, a 10-second phone call, they will make time for you. So yeah. Next, how do you feel about seasoned men? I like my men well seasoned. You need to be over 35 at this point. What is your type in men? My type, well, I'm not gonna say I don't have a type, because I do, and I just kind of let you guys know that I had one. So my type physically would be tall, preferably, no, not okay, preferably over 6 feet, dark skinned, so past milk chocolate, you know, into the dark ranges, slim, good teeth, yeah, that's it for physical, right? Those are that's what I like, that's what I prefer. But then when it comes to the inside, I like a man with a good personality, that's very humorous, that's very ambitious, he knows what he wants, he's a doer, like he gets stuff done, like yeah, like a guy that, you know, makes sure that I'm good, you know, in all areas, that doesn't play about me, like the whole, I like a guy that's not cheap. That is very important, because what, I've dealt with cheap men, and we're gonna save that for next time. Are your turnoffs in a guy? My turnoffs would be a man with bad hygiene, a man that's very rude and disrespectful to people in general. It doesn't have to be me. You know how a guy speaks in general to people is very important, and if it's not up to par, I mean, I like that. Yafi, run away. What else turns me off? A guy that's very boastful and is very show-offy, and, you know, take out a big stack and count 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, you know. Don't do that ever. Don't do that. That would drive me insane. That a man that is kind of just uncertain about a lot of things. Like, you're too old to be uncertain. Like, figure something out, write out a plan, sit down and, you know, calculate. I know we don't all have it figured out, but, you know, like, start somewhere by making a plan and following that plan. I also don't like a lazy man. Well, you wouldn't be around me if you are lazy. Like, you wouldn't even get far, to be honest with you. So what is your sun, moon, and rising? Danielle, please leave me alone with this sun, moon, rising thing, because I can't even tell you what the hell a sun, moon, and I can't tell you what it is anymore. I know you told me exactly how to calculate it, but guess what, I didn't forget. So I don't know. I am a Sagittarius to the bone. When will your products be on shelves in St. Lucia? I hope soon, but I am in the process of certain things, so just stay tuned. Can I be a hair model for your hair oil brand? You can, if you meet certain requirements, so please DM me and we can discuss that. Do you like girls? No, I like men. I like seasoned men, like someone asked. I do not like girls. Are children somewhere down the line and a family? Yeah, maybe 1 or 2, but we're not studying that right now. I got things to do. and places to be. So I'm not studying any children right now. Maybe one. I can't say I want more than one until I have that first one, because what if I have that first child and I'm like, oh no, like we're not doing that again, you know. But then what if I have that first child and I'm like, oh okay, maybe one is nice. So I truly don't know how much I want until I have the first one. So as of right now, I want one, two max, if I was to make up my mind and be like, yeah, you know, I want another one. And a family, yeah, I want a family eventually with someone special. So yeah. How come we never see you give a man a dance? Like you got a manager? A manager? Me not like man, me like yeah. Me like I don't really dance with guys anymore. You know, if you come up behind them, I give you a little 1-2, but like I like to dance on myself, due to the fact that men tend to get a bit hard when they do dance with me. I feel like I've had that happen lots of times, and that kind of turned me off. Or the whole whisper in the ear saying, hey girl, where you from, let me get your number, you know. Like I prevent those situations by not dancing back for too long, or just dancing in general with you. Why everybody keep asking me, am I married? And no, look, you think if I wasn't married I wouldn't have like a big fucking ring on my finger? Why do you have so many accents? I'm a very jokey person. I'm very jokey person, and I just cannot be normal in most situations. Like if I have to be normal, I would, you know. But as a person, like me, my core person is very jokey. So like my friends and I, we all like joke around and we talk in all different kinds of accents, and one minute I might sound like I'm Asian, and then next minute I Trini, and then I Jamaican, and then I this, and then I that, you know. That's just me. I'm made up of lots of different layers, and take me or leave me. It's your skin regimen, right? Regimen. At the moment I've been using this tea tree oil brand. I'll like add a little picture here so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's like a tea tree face wash. It comes with a toner and this mattifying lotion thingy. So I've been using that lately, but at the moment I do not have it. Otherwise I would have shown it to you guys, but I gave it to someone that was in need of a proper skincare routine, and he really liked it, so I just gave it over to him, and now I have to buy another one. Oh, I actually did buy it. I bought another one already. I think it's supposed to be coming this week. So yeah, I'm waiting for my products to come back so I can begin using them again. But it does my skin wonders. I feel like I'm glowing, even though I have on like a little bit of makeup. I still feel like I'm like glowing. All right, as of right now, I think that is all the questions I'm going to answer. I'm receiving a call that is very important and I have to answer it. So if you guys want more videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.